Hi, it's Mary. How are you guys? Speak your truth. Hope all is well today. I came to y'all today and I'm starting my not new, just something I'm doing new with the channel. I think I mentioned it. It's called Spirit Speaks, and I'm coming from Oracle decks using spiritual messages, and I will pull from those as Spirit leads me. I have prayed over the deck, cleansed it, saged it, all that. So it's my deck, and I had to do that to bring clarity to my vision. Well, not my vision, but the vision Spirit gave me. How about that? Because, if you look at it, it's never really our vision. It's just what we're supposed to do according to Jehovah Spirit. We're just following what we're told to do through the Spirit. So anyway, I want to come to y'all today, and I want to tell y'all, first of all, y'all know this is my shirt. I am free. This is my first shirt, and it's Evolve. Let's talk about evolving. I am free. From a caterpillar to a butterfly. Brand is Freedom by Mary. Hopefully you can see it. But anyway, my book is out this week. Will be coming from publishing. So I'll be promoting that this week. I will have a book signing. I'm thinking in March, maybe April, early April. I have a whole brand of Freedom by Mary that will be out in about, I would say, 2 weeks. Shirts, mugs, tumblers, bags. And Freedom by Mary is everything that evolves around what I feel is freedom. Like my Speak Your Truth channel, my book, I Am Free. I have Divine Destiny, because I'm all about everybody reaching their destiny, and I'm all about the divine. I have other shirts that talk about using your mind. I have a shirt coming out about that. I have several shirts. I have bags. I have so much coming out. And I just want to put y'all on blast early. And I have a website. Of course, I got Etsy, so everything goes on Etsy. I will promote my website in a couple of weeks once it's all finished. I want to wait till it's finished, because then I have all 4 of my books on there and all of my new brands. So I'm just excited about the journey that Spirit has given me. And I never just imagined doing this. It's just something that came from Spirit. So the card I got for today, and I'm going to show it to you. And I'm going to show you the back of the card. And this is from an Oracle deck. And this card is about vulnerability. And I'm going to tell you something. It deals with the heart chakra, which your whole system, from the ground up to the crown, is your chakra system. Okay? But this deals with the heart. And we all have to heal our hearts before we can become vulnerable. Number one, I want to put that out there. And I'm going to read this card to you to tell you what it says. It said, first of all, it's vulnerability. And it says, this is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back, or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Okay, I want to talk to you about vulnerability on this, what Spirit gave me and was giving me now. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, it's intense. Let me tell you, people mistake vulnerability with weakness when it comes to love and following your dreams and going by how you feel. And I talked to y'all about vulnerability last week. It's just you opening up, and the only way for us to get to where we're going, guys, is to let go of the fear and open up. That's what the vulnerability is. It's like, I am open. And I'm gonna tell you something. You can't do nothing at the top of your A game and you don't become vulnerable to it. You know what I'm saying? And that vulnerability, some people say, you got to be safe. Vulnerability equals risk. I mean, I'm taking risk. I'm letting this all out. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm not afraid. I'm going all in. And guess what? It's going to work. It's going to work this time. It's going to happen for me this time. And it brings me to the journey. Thank you, Spirit. It brings me to the journey. When it comes to vulnerability and it comes to the journey, it's like they line up. The journey. You know, you're on your journey. You're on your path. You're moving higher. You move to higher dimensions, higher levels. You're vibrating high. And there are steps to the journey. There's steps to the journey. When I started my hair process, it was nothing like this. And this is not where I'm going to stop. I still have a lot to go on my journey. I started out, I'm going to tell y'all real brief. I didn't like how I looked at first. I didn't like what the start was. As time went on, I started to see the beauty in my journey. I gained strength in my journey. Okay? Other people told me, God, I see your strength. You did this. I could not do this. You understand what I'm saying? I saw who I was through my journey. My journey allowed me to see some things about myself that I couldn't see. You understand what I'm saying? On your journey, become vulnerable to you. Become vulnerable to opening up to do the things that you're destined to do. Become vulnerable to what's coming to you. Get yourself out of the way of wanting to control everything and just relax and say, I'm done trying to control it. I let it go. I release it to you, Jehovah. I say you take over, you surrender, and become vulnerable to spirit. Become vulnerable to source. Become vulnerable to the journey. Become vulnerable to yourself. Become vulnerable to where you're going. Y'all, take the limits off. Take off those limits and become vulnerable. Where you're going in this journey, you cannot be safe. Stop trying to play it safe all the time. I did not tell you to guard your heart. Guard your heart all the time. You have intuition. You know that you know that you know. You know what to do, when to do it. You know if something don't feel right. Use your intuition. That's what this card is telling you. Go in it. You make decisions. You have the intuition. Be vulnerable to it. You understand what I'm saying? If you got healing to do, and I always tell y'all, heal. But be vulnerable in that thing. Open up. And when you become vulnerable, you see yourself as being the highest and the best that you are. Because everything has to shine. Everything has to come out. When you become vulnerable, it's like you say, you tell the world, you tell whatever situation, this is me. This is who I am. This is what I got to offer you. This is the real deal. This is what I got to offer. This is what I'm about. Can't nobody take that from you, because that's what you are. That's who you are. And that's what you're destined to create. Vulnerability, it brings creativity to your intuition. And say you have that intuition. And I tell you about that intuition, your second brain, that creativeness about your stuff. It starts to be birthed, y'all. It's like that things are dying. When you kill that thing off and you come to the rebirth, and that vulnerability start to spread, it's like things just grow. You understand what I'm saying? They grow, they flow. You start to glow. Things start to happen, and they happen. You just look up and you say, how did I get here? You know what I'm saying? You wake up, you say, I never imagined that I could create such a this or such a that, because that's what we're destined to do. That's why I tell y'all, dream big. Understand what I'm saying? Daydream big. Let me tell you, I don't care how it look. I don't care what they said. I don't care what didn't happen last time, what you was told no about. Dream big. Understand what I'm saying? Dream as big as you can imagine. And guess what? You ain't even dreaming as big as Jehovah. What Jehovah and what Spirit got for you. You're dreaming as big as what you can see. But it's always something bigger for you to do. It's always a bigger dream. That's just the surface of it. You ain't even touched it. So I'm going to tell y'all something. Stay on your journey. Stay on your path. Don't give up. Be vulnerable to the situation, the relationship, the business, whatever that purpose is. Be vulnerable to it. Understand what I'm saying? And walk in it and just embrace it. Y'all embrace that vulnerability. Embrace that. And let Spirit so guide you and lead you. Because I'm going to tell you, most of y'all on the right path. You just got to open up and just let that thing do what it do. I love you guys. I'm out because I got to go. But much peace, love, happiness. Speak your truth. Remember, on your journey, be vulnerable. I'm out.